Hello there. How are you? Got another mail call in. Yeah. This one's going to fall under the heading of Amazon finds. Yeah. I went Amazon crazy. I think it's a really good thing that the manufacturers in China are aware. Instead of waiting for American companies to send them designs and everything, they're actually making their own and capitalizing on the market, cutting out the middleman. I mean, it's good and bad. The price is so nice. So I'm going to pull out a knife, cut this big old box open, and show you what $50 worth of Chinese minis looks like. $50. That's right, you heard me right. 50 bone gets you 36 miniatures. Now, you might say, well, that's a bit more expensive, Josh, than some of your other Amazon finds, and you are correct, it is. And we're about to find out if it was worth it. Well, so far, there's a lot of packaging on here that you don't find in your average Chinese miniature set. This is the set. It's the Origin Miniatures. Origin Miniatures. The set. Nice. And on the back we have Origin Miniatures. Fantasy and Minions. Made in China. China. Let's see what this comes with. What a nice box this comes with. So, okay, right now I can tell you a good deal of the money on this set is in the packaging. But we're just waiting because I read the description of the product, so I know why the packaging is so fancy. Origin Miniatures, the box. Doubles as Origin Miniatures, the mini carrying case. It's time to level up. Are you ready to level up, America? Alright, let's see here. Origin Miniatures. Okay, so in this mini case are 36 miniatures. Let's count it up. 4 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 40 miniatures. There's 40 miniatures. The thing said 36, so we got a bonus. Nice. Bonus minis. Sweet. Okay, well, let's see what we got then. The first miniature is this. Lovely, lovely. I believe this is one of the Drow elves, but it could be one of the bandits. So they got, okay, you got orcs, goblins, Drow, and bandits that this comes with, okay? I don't remember. Honestly, this looks like a Drow because it's got a scimitar to me. That's just a guess. Same mini. So there are 3 of each mini, or so the packaging said, but I have 40 minis, and last time I checked, 40 does not go into 3 even. So, there's something else going on. 3. This is definitely the Drow priestess. I remember seeing her in the description. So let's get a really nice look at her. And yeah, these are, a little more rigid than the bones. The Reaper bones. But not too bad as far as detail. I'll do some photos and really get in there and show you. So that's 1 Drow priestess. 2 Drow priestesses. How many Drow priestesses do you need? I guess they don't all have to be Drow. You could paint one up as a wood elf and one as a high elf. This looks like another Drow. variant. Very exotic looking. The Underdark will make you feel exotic. Same mini. ×2. And this should be a third one. I would say this is almost as good as a Bones sculpt. I mean, it's a little... the sculpt work isn't quite as good, but as far as the mini itself, it's not bad. This would paint up fine. It's not... It's definitely a step up from this Amazon one. So, and I mean, with this cost 60 cents, and these cost $1.06 or so. Now that I know there's 40 of them. So, that's a 40% difference in price, but yeah, these are definitely a step ahead. So we got 3 of these Drow Scouts, 3 of the other Drow, and then 3 of the Priestesses. Okay, next up we have a zombie. A big fat zombie. 1 fat zombie. 2 fat zombies. 3 fat zombies. And an orc. So it's not 4 fat zombies. Okay. Nice orc. Look at that orc. That's a pretty cool orc. Now you lose a little detail in the face, but it's no worse than Bones 1. The sculpts aren't as good, but actually I like this sculpt. The flowing of the cape on this is a little sketchy, suspect, but it's fine. I mean, when you paint this, it'll look fine. I'm just saying it's not amazing, but it's not bad. Whereas this orc, I have no problems with it. There's a nice seam line there, but that's in a good spot for a seam line to be. If you look, they don't have terrain on their base, so that's not bad. And it's a 1-inch square, or circle, square. That's nice. You got a built-in base that's actually round. You could actually just paint this and put it on the board. You don't have to mess with basing it, but if you wanted to base it, you could. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Alright, another orc. Okay, this is our third dual-wielded orc. This is an orc with a big ol' axe. Ask me a question. He'll give you an answer right there. Yeah, that's not bad. You wouldn't want to see that guy in the hallway in your dungeon, would you? You might worry a little bit about the business end of that axe. Upside the head. Not a bad little mini. Got 3 of those. Here's our other zombie. Nah, I never like it when you pull this. I mean, it's fine. I don't know. I guess if I remember right, this is the zombie peasant. I always think it's a little lazy to just chop off limbs. Look at this. It's leaning. Anyway, we'll have to hit that with the heat gun. Same thing with this one. Not an uncommon thing, with military. Anyway, it's not bad. It's just I don't like missing hands and stuff. Next up is the Skeleton Warrior. This is better than the Bones 1 skeleton. If anything, those were kind of shabby. Detail-wise, I'm sure the original sculpts were lovely. These are fine skeletons. Definitely a step up from the other Amazon skeletons we got. If you'll remember, they're okay. They weren't terrible, but they weren't good. These are fine. The Skeletal Archer. And again, this is better than the Bones one. The Bones 1. I mean, they made... I think so. I like the sculpt on these better. And I also like how the detail. Definitely good skeletons. Are they amazing? Are they like $6 a piece minis? No, but I bet you they're $3 a piece minis if you were to buy them individually. I have no problem with that. These are good. I do have a problem, however, with skeletal archers. Unless they're, sentient undead, they shouldn't be able to fire a bow. So if you're having like regular skeletons shooting bows at people, nope. Now if they're like, a more powerful skeletal warrior type undead, absolutely. Or a death knight or something cool like that. Next up, okay, these are your rogues. So we're in our rogue gallery here. It's fine. It's not great. It's fine. Little hand crossbow deal. I mean, it's fine. It's just a fine mini. They look like bandits going to hit you on the road. And there's 3 of them. I wonder what's going to have 4. Here's a goblin with a spear. A goblin with a spear again. And these are not bad goblins. I've seen worse goblins. Little pointy ears. Yeah, those are fine goblins. Okay, 3 goblins with spears. And a goblin with a bow. Goblin with a bow. And a goblin with a bow. 12 times 3. You see? I thought there were 10 slots. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it all makes more sense now. I thought there were 10. It's 9. 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, so yeah, 36 minis. Dope! Well, that's what I get for counting fast. Anyway, let's look at the case. Look at the case here. We got 36 minis you can put in this case. You can dump all these out, put them in a bag, and then put your nice minis in there. Not that these are bad, but you know, say you had a bunch of PCs or something, you didn't want it to get bent, burnt, broken, or the paint chipped. Now you got a fancy schmancy carrying case. So I don't like either of the zombies, to be honest with you, because this brute zombie, again, it's not terrible, it's just not my style. I like this magic user pose here. The face isn't particularly clear, but you can work magic with some paint on that. But everything else is cool on it. I like the goblins. Like these are quality goblins, man. They look like what a goblin should look like. Let's put it next to a 60-cent goblin, so you really see where the money went. So this is a 60-cent goblin. Now these are fine goblins as far as goblins go, but when you look at the detail, this goblin looks like something out of a cartoon. This goblin actually looks like it fits into a more realistic and serious game. This would be fine for a random encounter in the forest or in a cave. And, you know, maybe the PCs are just first level and they're just meeting goblins and you want to, you know, this one looks like it has some character, but it is not menacing at all. You might prefer instead to actually give them a goblin that, you know, these look like they've actually seen battle. Might know a few mischievous tricks. You know, maybe they've killed a few people and robbed them. The orcs are good. Fine orcs. They could be orcs or hobgoblins. All in all, this is a fine set of minis. I gotta give it a Josh's seal of approval because for $50, you know, well, let's put this in perspective. You could go to Reaper Bones and you could buy their minis, and their minis are great minis. Most of the minis I have are Reaper Bones, but you're going to pay more than $50, and you're not going to get a carrying case. Reaper has a nice line. They have a lot of options. This company doesn't. So that's the difference, right? This company has a couple really good sculpts, but you know, the rest are decent sculpts. Reaper has like amazing sculpts. Some of these, like I said, the skeletons on this set are really nice, I think. I mean, that's just I haven't painted them yet, but just from looking at them, I can tell those are going to paint up nice. Those are going to be good. The orcs aren't bad. But the rest of them are, actually a couple of the Drow are pretty cool too. All in all, I mean, for $50 you can't beat this, I don't think. I think this is a nice, you know, because remember earlier we're going through the other sets, and I'm like, these aren't bad. 15-20% of your minis are useless. There are no useless minis in this set, so it's that happy middle ground between quality and quantity. I think this is a solid buy right here. And they're not going to put Reaper out of business with just a few sculpts. I think this company, though, they come out with another set, I would buy it, because you can never have enough orcs. You never have enough skeletons. You never have enough zombies, right? These are all just things. If you are running a campaign in the Underdark and Drow are heavily, this seems like a no-brainer to me, because you're getting 3 different sculpts. Or 9 Drow, but 3 different sculpts. So I don't know why on earth you would need this many priestesses of Loth. Or is it Loth? I don't know how you pronounce it. Okay, I've gone on long enough. Just keep in mind, not only are you getting the mini, you're also getting this convenient carrying case. You know, how much is a carrying case worth? $5, $10? Does it do the job? Yep. And I will say though, the slots, they seem to be slotted for small to medium. don't try to stuff a big mini in here. But you can put 2 mediums in. I just did it. 2 or 3 mediums will fit in the slots. I wouldn't try anything too big though, because it's really not. It doesn't look like it's built for that. I would like to see them come out with a kobold set in the next set. If they do another set. Kobold whites. Ooh, that'd be fun. Hobgoblins. That's a good orc. They could do like a non-corporal undead. A wraith, 3 wraiths. That'd be cool. 3 ghosts, 3 specters, ghouls. You know, there's a lot of things they can go with. Anyway, I've gone on long enough. I hope you find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake. I hope you had an amazing time watching this video, and I hope that you go right out and get you a copy of Origin Miniatures, the set, because quite honestly, for $50, you're not going to do much better elsewhere. I really don't think you will. Take care.